everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is so good to be here. Please let me know how you're hearing me. Is the sound okay? I'm hoping we fixed that error we had the other day. We're still working on it. There's a few moving pieces, but I am so happy to be here. And hi, I'm ItsKim. And if you've never seen this show before, hi, this is ItsKim Live, and this is a show where I talk about pop culture topics that I care about and that I love. And we like to go below the headlines. We go a bit deeper into context because context matters. And I think that that's something I kind of want to start saying more. Context matters. It and all that stuff. So you guys can hear me okay? Really? What, pardon? Sorry? Oh, okay. Low sound? Okay, how about, is that better? Are we better now? Let me know. Let me know. I hope we're doing okay. I'm working on stuff. I'm sorry that this is so complicated, everybody. Well, while everybody comes in, I'm gonna do the little spiel here about everything. Here's the way the show normally works. What we do to begin is we go over the main topics, and that's what you see in the thumbnail, in the title, all that good stuff. Then we move on to our halftime section where I communicate with my beautiful, beautiful community of space angels who are all coming in, and I'm so happy to see you all here. I just saw Kimberly in Japan is here. Hello, it's so good to see you. I'm glad we caught you. That's awesome. And you have been a member for, it's saying 6 months. But I saw you the other day with a month. I'm confused. I am confuzzled. I am confuzzled. But I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for your support as always. It means the world to me. Okay, so you guys are all saying sound is good. Okay, all right, sounds good. I'm still figuring out my soundboard. I'm not good with them. I'm not good with soundboard. Audio has never been my strength. After we have our halftime, we then go into our What the What section, which is where we go over something crazy, interesting, fun from around the internet. And I haven't seen it. I have no idea what's coming. It is made courtesy of my wonderful, wonderful partner in crime, producer sister, who is here with me. If you want to say hi.
Hello.
I know you already said hi to everybody before, but you know what I mean. So I'm really happy to be here. We've got lots to go over. Oh, Project Metal Music, you got your one. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I do want to let you guys know.
So did Katie.
Sorry?
Katie got her one as well.
Katie got your one?
Yep.
Katie got a one! Yay! Oh my goodness, thank you. And Gunner Girl said looking beautiful as usual. Thank you very much. I did want to let you guys know. I have something I want to show you guys at halftime. Kind of related to that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We are starting a little bit earlier today than normal because producer sister and I have an engagement later on today. So I wanted to make sure that I touch base with you guys because I know tomorrow is Independence Day and a lot of my audience is in the United States. So I figured it was just better to do it today than tomorrow because I know many of you are going to be very busy. So I am very happy to be here. And if you're watching this on the replay, there will be timestamps and chapters available so you can jump around to wherever it is you want to go to in the stream, or you can just watch it in full because it'll be a good time. Well, guys, are you ready? Shall we get into the main topics? Shall we? I think we should. I think we should. I did also want to say thank you so much to General Scott for sending me that PayPal that you sent me earlier. I so appreciate that. Your support is felt. I think especially with like the tech stuff going on right now, I really do appreciate you guys. It makes a world of difference, and I really, really do appreciate you. Okay, so let's get into the presentation of today. Yes, this isn't good. This isn't good. It's not. It's not. We have a few things today. I try to sometimes have positive here if I can. That is not today, guys. It is not. Oh, General Scott, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. That's very kind of you. I so appreciate your support for this channel as always, and welcome to the new Space Angels. It is wonderful. Okay, so this stream will include speculation and opinion and should not be taken as fact. Always do your own research. Links to the sources that I will be referencing are in the description. There is a whole document that it is there, and it's to give credit where credit is due, as well as to allow you guys to, you know, check out where I get my sources. All that good stuff. And hi, YouTube reviewer. We've tried to ensure that this video is appropriate for your community guidelines because we care about this platform and we'd like to stay on it. And we're doing our best. And I hope that that's okay. And viewers, please do not send hate to anyone, famous or not. It's not cute. We're all entitled to our opinions, but please do not do anything that would cause harm to people. I do not support hate in any way, shape, or form, and I hope that that is okay. You guys are amazing, so um, I usually don't worry about it with you guys, but I feel like it's my responsibility as a creator to make that very clear. Um, so here we go. All right, Justin. Oh, Justin. We have to catch up a bit on what's going on with Mr. Timberlake because, yeah, um, has not been going well. To start, Justin Timberlake made a risky joke at a concert he did in Boston where he laughed off his arrest. Yeah, yeah, not cute. Not cute at all. Justin Timberlake made a joke about his DWI arrest as he asked fans if anyone was driving home from his Boston concert. And as we know earlier, well, I guess it wouldn't have been earlier this month because this is written on July 1st, but last month, um, Justin was arrested and charged with driving while intoxicated in Sag Harbor in the Hamptons. We don't have time to get to it today. We might, I'm not sure. But also, Sag Harbor in the Hamptons, there is a gallery there now, like an art gallery, and they have made an art pop, like an Andy Warhol style painting of him available of his mugshot. It's straight up his mugshot, like Andy Warhol style. And yeah, it's being sold right now for over $500 for each one. A few of them have sold. So yeah, we're all laughing about this now. It's so great. In a social media video that was posted of the concert, Justin joked to the crowd at Boston's TD Gardens Arena, "Is there anyone here that is driving?" "No, I'm just kidding." Ha, 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 ha. The musician has strongly denied the allegations, with his lawyer saying that he looks forward to vigorously defending the Crimea River hitmaker. I am seeing green thingies popping up on my side. I will absolutely thank you guys all for your support between topics. Thank you guys so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Um, Now, this joke actually did really upset um, a mom, and it is a mom who lost her son to drunk driving, which is really, really sad. So, this was an article from Fox, and I just wanted to read this through because I think it kind of just encapsulates why this is like so incredibly cringy. The mother of a drunken driving crash victim is speaking out to express her disappointment after Justin Timberlake appeared to make light of his June 18th DWI during a Saturday show in Boston. Um, so this just goes over the incident like we just read about. Sheila Lockwood, whose 23-year-old son Austin was unfortunately unalived by a drunken driver in 2018, told Fox News Digital that Timberlake has one fewer fan after his comments in Boston. The Mother Against Drunk Driving national ambassador, yeah, so she's like ambassador, said there is nothing funny about the charges filed against the international pop star. And I'm like, please, please, can we please keep this energy? Because it's not funny. It's not funny. This is what people are upset about it because it's drunk driving has very real effects on people, innocent people, and it's absolutely tragic and it is a problem. It is a massive problem. And I think part of the issue with this is that when we make jokes about it, when we laugh at this, we lose the gravity of how horrible these situations can be and the loss that it creates, the grief that it creates, the lives it destroys. And I'm not comfortable laughing about it. That's just me. I think there's a bit of uncomfortable laughter from me at times, but I don't think that it's funny, haha, that he was charged. But that's, yeah. So she said, "It's very disappointing. He has a huge platform that he could use to bring awareness to this," Lockwood said. "It's a national crisis. Every 79 seconds, someone is unalived or injured from drunk driving, and he is standing on a stage making a joke of it. It's not funny." Yes. Yes, I agree. Lockwood noted that Timberlake's legal case is still ongoing and added he should not have mentioned anything about it at all, or instead taken the opportunity to make it a teaching moment and to raise awareness and admit that his choices were not good that night. I agree. I agree. I think that that's a very good point. That especially with the legal proceedings going on, why he made a joke at all is beyond me. I don't think that like I could see that being used against him quite bluntly. Producer sister, do you get what I mean by that? Like him making a joke
sure.
of it publicly, like that could get thrown back in his face big time.
I think all of his actions right now could have either positive or negative effects on the case moving forward. If he's out there advocating that what he did was wrong and don't do what I did, I was in the wrong, I made a mistake, I am owning up to my actions, the court may look upon that more favorably because he's showing obvious remorse. This does not look like it.
It does sound like though he is pleading not guilty.
Yeah.
So I understand why he wouldn't come out and say anything like, I'm sorry for what I did, because that would absolutely undermine his plea. But I think it's more so just the don't say anything at all if you have a lawyer involved. Just shut up.
Did we not learn that last stream?
The what we had on Monday. Stop talking. Stop talking. Yeah. Now, so she says, it's not funny, and as a mom that has lost a son, it's very disheartening. He lost a fan here. I don't think it was appropriate, and there's nothing funny about it. What message does it send to young fans? I do not disagree. I do not disagree with this woman. And Ms. Lockwood, I'm so sorry for your loss as well. If for whatever reason you ever saw this, I really am. I'm so sorry. Now, what I started noticing is that there seems to be a bit more press picking up, speculating about the relationship between Justin and Jessica. And I'm getting a lot of mixed signals here, but I wanted to go over some of this with you guys because I was like, oh gosh. So, nearly 5 years before Justin Timberlake's DWI arrest, he made another very public mistake that nearly cost him his marriage to Jessica Biel. In October of 2019, the singer was caught holding hands and touching actress Alicia Wainwright in New Orleans. He begged Jessica for a second chance, and she gave it to him, a source exclusively told In Touch. But 5 years later, he still can't seem to control himself when he's partying, and she can't take much more of his behavior. So this was a bit earlier, I guess later last month, this was reported. But this new thing that has come out from the Mirror. Oh dear, Jessica's friends fear she will be heartbroken as they brand Justin Timberlake a loser. Yeah. So, friends of Jessica Biel have reportedly been beside themselves with worry after her husband Justin Timberlake was arrested for driving while intoxicated. The couple have been married for 12 years, and that hasn't stopped those from close to the actress from throwing shade at Justin, branding him a loser. As Justin deals with the fallout of his DWI charge in the Hamptons, rumors that he previously cheated on his wife also hang over him, prompting Jessica's friends to voice their concerns. A source said he just can't escape the cheater label, and it upset Jessica every time. Her friends fear he'll break her heart again. Do cheaters ever change? Speaking to In Touch, they went on to suggest that the recent drama should be a wake-up call for Justin. Her friends think that she's married to a loser and hate that so much of her life is taken up with trying to get Justin to stay on the straight and narrow, the source revealed. I mean, if this is true, I do not blame them. I do not blame them. I would be that friend going, girl, you need to get out of this. This is ridiculous. Because it's not her job to babysit him. And I will say, if all of this is true, she is still trying so hard to be, she's trying so hard to be a good wife, to be a good mom, and to be beside him in the media. And I want to stress that what we're hearing is from people surrounding them. We're not hearing from them directly. We have not heard from Jessica directly, but we can see by her behavior. She went to one of his shows recently and loudly supported him. She is trying to stand by him. But I would understand why her friends would be concerned. So that's a whole thing in itself, and I don't know what's going to happen between Justin and Jessica, but it definitely seems like there's still a lot of controversy that is happening because of this DWI. I am hoping that the court hearings that are coming are going to give some clarity to the situation, and we will see. And hope they're going to be okay one way or the other. Now, I did want to bring this up. Mr. Kanye West. I have been very open in the past. I am not a big fan of Kanye West. I'm really not. For many, 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 many reasons. But I saw this article this morning and I was like, oh, I gotta talk about this. So, Kanye West has been accused of cutting off contact with his lawyer, refusing to pay his bill amid a bombshell lawsuit. Yeah. I've heard rumors this has been a problem previously, but I can't talk about it very much, so we're just going to keep going. Kanye West's lawyer asked permission to officially drop his client in court after the rapper fired him and cut off all contact, In Touch can exclusively report. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, the singer's attorney, Brian Brumfield, filed a motion to be relieved as counsel for Kanye. Brian asked to be removed as Kanye's representative, and the lawsuit brought by Justin Poplawski, a man who claimed he asked for an autograph and ended up being assaulted. Kanye denied these claims. Okay, so in his motion, the lawyer said defendant Kanye West terminated the relationship, I guess the business relationship, on the 21st of June in 2024. Defendant also will not speak to counsel, and defendant refuses to pay counsel as well. A hearing has been set for later this month on the matter. I would put money on him not showing up to that. I don't think he will. That's just my opinion. He's got a lot of legal issues right now. Earlier this year, Justin sued over the incident that went down outside on January 13th, 2022 at the Soho warehouse in downtown Los Angeles. Justin claimed that Kanye lost it on him when he asked for a signature and allegedly told him, "I'm going to make an effing example out of you." Justin said Kanye hit him in the face and then asked him, "So do you want to get attacked for real?" The man said as he demanded the rapper apologize for his actions, but he refused. He sued, seeking unspecified damages. In his response, Kanye argued, defendant is informed and believes, and based on such information and belief, alleges the defendant was justified in doing any and or all of the acts alleged in the complaint. So basically saying, yeah, I did it, and he deserved it. I do not, I don't envy these lawyers. I do not envy these lawyers. I cannot imagine. His lawyer also argued of all of the purported causes of action in the complaint are barred to the extent West acted in defense of himself and or others. I mean, that's an interpretation. I don't really know. I don't really agree with that, but okay. The move to fire Brian, the attorney, comes after Kanye and his wife were hit with another shocking lawsuit by ex-employees. This happened earlier this week. I didn't get super into this for a few reasons because it is a community guidelines nightmare. But this is a good little summary of it, and I will add a few other little things for context. The individuals, these ex-employees, claim to have worked for Kanye to create a new streaming service to rival Apple Music and Spotify. Kanye hired Milo Yiannopoulos? I don't know. I'm going to call him Milo. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. Who is also a defendant, who then hired several international developers to work on the project. And allegedly, some of these developers are minors, including some I read that were under the age of 14. So I think that's interesting, but okay. So they hired several international developers to work on the project. The employees claimed they had to endure a hostile work environment where supervisors used disparaging language and called members slaves. That just sounds like a lot of fun. This sounds like a lot of fun. Milo told TMZ that on behalf of Bianca, she wanted to deny claims in the lawsuit because there is a claim in this lawsuit that the employees were exposed to links of adult content. And this also has to do with apparently Kanye is looking at launching his own platform for adult entertainment. So that's a whole dumpster fire in itself, and it's bad. It's really bad. So I guess part of why this is significant is that this is another lawyer that has parted ways with Kanye. I don't know how many of you guys remember, but while he was going through the divorce with Kim Kardashian, his family lawyer position was basically a revolving door. I think I stopped count. I feel like a member in my head is like there were at least 4. I think there were at least 4. Please don't quote me on that, but there were a number of them. And this is just another lawyer now that is having a problem with Kanye at the worst possible time when he has so much litigation being thrown his way, including a lawsuit that implicates both him and Diddy in a situation of SA. So I'm seeing a lot of conversation right now online talking about that if Diddy is getting exposed in this way, and Kanye has a long history of this kind of. I'm not saying the same thing as Diddy. I'm not saying that Kanye is on the same level as what we assume at this point and allege and speculate that Diddy has like the stuff that he's done, but it's definitely not looking good for Kanye, and he is losing lawyers left, right, and center over the past couple of years. So I don't know how this is going to work for him. Run out of people. On top of Brian dropping out of the assault case, he asked to be removed from a separate case where Kanye was sued for $2 million by his former business partner at the Gap. So there's another one. The company called Art City Center sued the Gap in October of 2022. They claimed the Gap breached the deal not to modify the building they leased. The Gap countersued Kanye, claiming the building was for Yeezy and he was in control of the property. Kanye denied all allegations of wrongdoing in the suit. In addition, Kanye has several other pending lawsuits in Los Angeles Superior Court. This is going to be a nightmare. There are so many cases with him coming up, it's ridiculous. Now, a lot of it is civil. I think it is all civil. I don't believe there's a criminal charge at this point. But yeah, messed up. Messed up. And I did want to end our main topics today with another update about Matthew Perry. So I've been trying to stay on top of this story because I feel like it is one that is not being spoken about enough. It's starting to pick up traction, and I'm very happy to see that happening. I believe last Thursday we did a whole deep dive on the case in general. And on Monday, we had some updates, and then we have another update today as well. So if you're trying to catch up on this, you can absolutely check out my last two streams. They will help bring you up to speed on what is going on. But this is what we know as of today. This has broken today. Matthew Perry's investigation. There is a second celebrity that is now suspected of involvement amid the investigation. So we're going to have another famous party entering this web. Now, I want to stress that In Touch, this source, has been one that has broken a good amount of exclusives in this case. I am inclined to believe that this is true. I obviously don't know, but I am inclined to believe that it is true. So, according to In Touch, following Matthew Perry's passing from the acute effects of what we're calling K, last October, authorities launched a bombshell criminal probe. In June, In Touch reported exclusively a shocking new lead in the investigation. Officers seized an iPhone and a laptop from a famous woman's room at a sober living residence in LA and brought her in for questioning, the insider revealed, explaining that the Friends actor, whom passed away in his hot tub at age 54, had formed an unexpected relationship with the well known woman after meeting her during one of his 15 rehab stints. On June 25th, In Touch publicly identified the celebrity, who was completely cooperative with authorities, says the insider, the socialite actress Brooke Mueller, who is Charlie Sheen's former wife. So In Touch was the one who broke this. So they're coming forward and saying there's somebody else now. So in another world exclusive, In Touch has exclusively learned that a second celebrity friend could be entangled in Matthew's passing investigation, which is being conducted by the LAPD, the U.S. Substance Enforcement Administration, I have to use code words, I'm sorry, and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service. According to a source, this second star and Matthew both claim to be sober, but were in fact walking pharmacies, is the quote, who engaged in late night chats about their addictions, sobriety battles, and personal lives. Again, this is alleged. We don't know everything. We don't know what was going on. There's also photo evidence of Matthew and the second pal together at the office of a doctor who prescribes K, raising new questions. The source believes Matthew and the second celebrity pal may have aided each other by referring each other to their respective doctors whenever their own supply ran low. So, yeah, not looking good. Not looking good at all. In his 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, Matthew, who struggled with alcohol and opioid addiction for most of his life, wrote about undergoing therapy using K, a dissociative anesthetic drug which is sometimes used to treat depression and other mental health issues and has been shown to be quite effective, in all honesty. But the actor's last K treatment with his doctor was conducted a week and a half before his passing. Because it metabolizes quickly, the K in his system at passing could not have been from that infusion therapy, his autopsy report stated. Investigators therefore suspect that Matthew got the fatal dose from someone else. Sources say police believe multiple people should be charged, and the U.S. Attorney's Office at this time has no comment. A look at the relationship between Matthew and the second celebrity pal could provide new leads into the source of the K that unfortunately ended him, claims a source. If the feds had either one of their phones, especially the second celeb's phone, because she doesn't erase her text messages, they would probably find conversations about the substance and how can I get extra. And this is speculation, in my opinion, based on what they're saying. Like, oh, come see my doctor if you need more, says the source. It will not look good for the celebrity. So I am guessing in the coming days, if it's anything like how we found out about Brooke, it'll be a few days, but we will find out who this person is. And it sounds like this person may be a bit closer to the situation than Brooke was. And it looks like this investigation is really starting to take shape, and we're getting an idea of what is really going on here. And I have to think about Keith Morrison, Matthew Perry's stepfather, who you may know from Dateline NBC. Allegedly, he is involved in this investigation. He's trying to utilize his connections to find out what happened here. And part of that is because unfortunately, every overdose case in LA cannot be investigated. There's too many. This is a massive problem in the United States, but also all over the world. And Matthew's case, because of his notoriety, is more likely to be looked at. It's an unfortunate reality. But if there is a way that we can identify who these doctors are that are prescribing things in a way they shouldn't be, and we can deal with it, I think it is a worthy investigation. The levels of K, allegedly, that were in Matthew at the time of passing were incredibly high, which is why this is an investigation, really, in the first place. It never should have happened. He never should have been given, allegedly, what he was given. So we're going to find out more. This investigation has been going on for months, and I think so. So Wank Shisbury, like, yes, I do believe there is a point to pursuing this, because if we can figure out these webs of who is prescribing these medications, who is doing these things, and causing these passings, it is a big deal. And we have seen similar cases like this be prosecuted, like in the case of Michael Jackson and in the case of Mac Miller. This is not an outlier. So I think it will be interesting to see how things go on. And I believe that is the end of our main topics. We are now in halftime. Thank you guys so much for staying with me through all of that. It is good to see you all. I'm just going to get other stuff prepped up over here. And I think I have some support I need to look at. You guys are amazing. What exactly? I haven't, honestly, I'm just seeing like colors. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys are out of your mind. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Let me go here. Let me see here. Okay, so we've got, I just pulled up my tab here. I'm seeing Katie has been a member for 12 months and said, arrow up, the power of the oneth compels you to like. Yes, like this stream. Subscribe to this channel. All that stuff. Brandon Torres, my friend, hello. Yay, never been considered an angel this long before. You got your one. Yay, congratulations. Project Metal Music has been a member for 12 months as well. You got your one. A up, it's Kim and producer sister. A up to you. Hello. Kimberly in Japan has been a member for 6 months. It's coming through. Hi, Kim, producer sister, and all Space Angels. Hello to you. It is good to see you. Gunner Girl has been a member for 10 months. Looking beautiful, Kim, as usual. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll get there. General Scott gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Meg S gifted 5 memberships. My goodness. King Bob gifted 1 membership. Kimberly in Japan gifted 1 membership. Then General Scott gifted another membership. Then Kimberly in Japan gifted another membership. What was going on? General Scott gifted another membership. Meg S gifted 5 memberships. And then another 5 memberships. I'm going to come back and get the comments in a second. And then Katie Artist gifted another 10. Katie, you didn't need to do that. My goodness. You guys, thank you so much for the support. Producer sister.
Mm-hmm.
What is the number?
We are at 35.
35?
Yeepers.
Holy crapola! You guys are amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Now, Arlie sent in a couple of super chats. So when the photo of Kanye and his wife Bianca came out with them flying commercial, I feel like he's starting to have money problems. It's entirely possible. I mean, I think a lot of his business deals have kind of gone downhill. And, I mean, I think there are less people that are more open to supporting him at this time based on certain things he has said and done and lots of things. So I'm not surprised that his income level may be coming down. That could entirely be possible. Cal Bear has been a member for 8 months saying, enjoy the concert tonight, Kim and producer sister. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. I'm dangerously stoked. I'm sorry. And it's like, I took a moment before the stream started to be like, I know, as soon as I get this stream, we're going to go. It's going to go. And then after the stream, we got to go. And it's just going to go and go and go and go and go. So I'm just taking a moment to breathe. But breathing is done. I'm just super stupid excited. So off we go. Arlie said, it's well known Matthew has had substance issues for years. Yes, and he's been very open about that as well, and he was in his book. He was very passionate about awareness and helping other people who struggle, and trying to get people to not start, essentially. So I'm very proud of him for everything that he did, all the work he's done, and I think his loss is heavily felt. But as I've said the first time we covered this story, I know there are going to be some people that have some, in my opinion, very ignorant and negative opinions. However, I think if there's one thing you can say when it comes to Matthew Perry, through the millions of dollars he spent on his recovery, as well as the 15 rounds of rehab he went to, as well as I believe he made a house at one point to help people in recovery. He was a fighter. He was fighting this big time, and I think that is something to be commended. So the whole thing's just so sad. Kyle sent in a super chat or super sticker of the 1-Up Hippo. Thank you very much. You guys are incredible today. My goodness. Diva D has been a member for 10 months. Close to my 1th. Yes, you are. You're my fave channel. Oh, thank you, Diva D. I appreciate that. I'm trying. Kimberly in Japan super chatted a sticker for 500. I think that's 500 yen. Yeah. And it is the doggy. Thank you very much. And Meg just gifted another 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's incredible. So with Meg's next 5 memberships, where are we, producer sister?
We are at 40.
We're at 40?
Yeah.
You guys are... Thank you. Thank you very much. I so appreciate that. And honestly, it is very, very appreciated. One of the things we found out, and I will say a huge thank you and shout out to my friend Matt Bond. I don't think he's here right now. He's got a lot of other stuff going on right now, but much love to you.
Time zones aren't great.
And time zones aren't great too, Australia. So much love to you, my friend, whenever you see this. But we had a good conversation about what happened with that weird crackle sound that was on the last stream. Apparently it's my headphone jack. So we have a few things that we're trying to fix because there's like feedback loops going on that are weird, and that's what you guys were hearing. So I currently have an earbud in to stop that, and it's been working. But that also means that when I'm streaming the trial next week for Alec Baldwin, I have to figure out how I'm going to make this work, because I prefer to have wired headphones because they don't die. And I find they also don't get messed up with other programs. So I may be having to get another pair of wireless headphones. So all of that stuff is super helpful, and I do really, really appreciate it. I try to keep what comes in, going back into the channel, all that type of stuff. So thank you very, very much. Rosa, hello. Member for 10 months. So appreciate your support. Thank you. Have fun at the concert and drive safely. We will. We will. We'll be careful.
Yep.
And Kimberly in Japan just gave another membership. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So that brings us to 41.
Yes.
Right?
We're back to odd.
Back to Team Odd. There we go. um, yeah. So okay. So the two things I want to go over quickly before we go into what the what. The first is that yes, as another reminder, next week I'm going to be streaming on Popcorn Planet with my friend Andy, and we are going to be watching the Alec Baldwin trial. This is the trial to do with the shooting that occurred on the Rust movie set. The armorer in this case has already been prosecuted and convicted of involuntary manslaughter. That case happened a couple of months ago. I'm trying to go through it and watch it all, so I'm up to speed going into this new trial. But this is specifically about Alec, and I am trying very hard, and this is the way that I always am with court cases. I like to be educated about what's going on, but I also like to judge based on what is presented in court, because ultimately that's what the jury is using to make their own choice, right? You can have other information, but if it doesn't enter the courtroom, it has no place in the in the realm of what the jury decides. If the jury doesn't know, they can't judge it. What I am seeing going into this case is that Alec Baldwin has attempted to settle now with the prosecution multiple times. I don't think he wants this to happen. And we've kind of been on the fence of going, is this going to happen or is it not going to happen? Because if they settle, there's obviously not going to be a televised court case. His attempts to settle have been rejected every single time. And some of the verbiage that I am seeing coming out of the prosecution is brutal. They are not happy with him. And judging by the fireworks I've seen so far in the armorer trial, I get the feeling we may be seeing that in this court case. I can't imagine this is going to go well. And I also was seeing, I believe, Ben Shu, one of Johnny's lawyers, was saying that he believes Alec needs to testify. I am terrified of that happening. I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of questions, and we will be streaming it all, and I would love to see you guys there. So if you're looking for something to watch next week and you want to hang out with me, that's where you're going to find me. And I'm very, very excited to do that. Thank you, Denise, who just sent in a super chat. Once I get my computer, watch out with the swords. Denise, you got to fill me in here. I'm confuzzled. Did I miss something? Producer sister, did I miss something?
I'm confused too.
I'm confuzzled. I am confusion. Help me. Help. I love you, Denise. It's cool. Dreadnought, thank you so much for that very generous super chat. My goodness, I really appreciate it. In terms of super chats, this is my first. Oh, thank you. A couple drinks for the ladies. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I will do my best to make sure that I get producer sister a drink tonight that she would like. We're both going to be sober, but
yes,
we'll have a good time.
Still have to drive.
Yeah, we still have to drive. And Maria, thank you for 24T sent in a super chat of the farting doggy. Thank you very, very much. The super sticker. Jean Rick, hello Queen Space Angel, member for 17 months. So cool, 17 months. Yes, congratulations. You're on your way to your tooth.
Mm-hmm.
There is a tooth badge. There is a tooth. Hello to all the Space Angels. Thank you so much. And Megas, you've been incredibly generous today. Thank you so much. Sent in another $5 super chat saying, enjoy your concert and safe travels. Also, enjoy the PayPal gift I sent you. Love you guys. Oh my goodness. Meg, you've already done so much. Seriously, you have done so much. I'm not seeing anything come through yet, but PayPal can be quite delayed. There it is. There it is. Oh, well, thank you very much. And the message in the PayPal just is a treat for you and producer sister of pizza, garlic bread, and lemon cake, or the cheesecake the one Cruise Control didn't like. Oh, you guys are awesome, and thank you for your lives and your content. Thank you so much for choosing us. I am so, so glad that you enjoy it. It really does mean the world to me that you guys love this show and you come back. I so, so appreciate it, incredibly. Gunner Girl sent in a $2 super chat. Oh, thank you, saying have an amazing time tonight. Well, thank you very much. I think we will. I think we will. I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that producer sister and I were like kind of on the fence about was that our favorite Janet Jackson song, and we stan, is All Night Don't Stop. And I will never, ever, 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 I'm sorry, I will never forgive Justin Timberlake for the sabotage of the Super Bowl, because that also sabotaged the album Damita Joe, which is the album that All Night Don't Stop is on. And that song is iconic and should have been massive.
And it was going to be a there was a music video, it was going to be a full-blown single.
It would have been incredible, and it is so fun underrated
just to dance to.
And we didn't know if it was going to be on the set list, because on the first leg it wasn't, and then on this leg it is. So we're like, we're getting All Night Don't Stop, yay! This is the Dangerously Stoked. I kind of feel like Kermit, like the yay moment. That's where I'm at. King Pa, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months, so close to Tooth. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, and I'm so happy to see that. I'm excited for the Tooth badges. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Two quick notes. Denise answered and said she can't gift memberships on her phone, so I guess that's once she gets her computer.
Oh, so it's like, it's on. I got it.
The gifting works. For anyone who's wondering, the most you can have right now for membership is 1 year, 9 months, 7 days. That is, so...
That's your max.
That's your max right now. No one has a tooth yet.
No one has a tooth. The tooth is coming.
Yeah.
And I believe I think I did. There is also a third already in place. So the first 3 years there will be first tooth, or second and third, or threeth, whatever way you want to put it.
Yeah.
It is coming. All right. Now the other thing I did want to share with you guys, and I feel bad now because you guys have given so much, like I feel really stupid doing this, but I did want to share this with you. So over the last number of years while I've been online, I've had a lot of comments directed my way very kindly about my appearance, my clothing, all those types of things. And I've also had some people asking me if I have an Amazon wish list. I have decided I'm not planning on doing a wish list. I feel like if it's something that if you wanted to support me in that way, then PayPal is available. There's other ways you can do that. I didn't want to ask for more, but what I did want to do is share some stuff with you. So currently, if you go on my Linktree, which is in the description, and I think if you mods, would you mind sharing that in the chat? So this is where you go, if you want to link to my YouTube channel is there, my PayPal, send me a tip, Instagram, because I post weird things, and my Threads, because it's there and it's official. I have added my Amazon storefront. So in this Amazon storefront, and I'm still getting it all up, it's not all fully working, I have links to some of the stuff that I've used and I'm using. So if you have questions of like, how did Kim get her hair like that? Well, here's the hair list. And everything here I have purchased previously. This is all, this is the stuff. So if you are interested in it, you can purchase it through my store. To be clear, I am an Amazon affiliate. I will receive some commission from your purchase if you choose to purchase through the store. If not, you don't have to. You can buy this wherever you want. Some of this stuff is available at, at Walmart and things like that, but there's so many of these things that I love and have been tried, tested, and true for so long. So I literally have a hair section, I have a makeup section, I have a skincare section, if you guys are curious about that as well. I also have the Lacey and Charlie section, because we've had a few streams where we've talked about them and some of their health stuff, as well as things that they love. So I put that stuff up if you guys want to see it. And then I just have other favorites, and I'm just going to update with other stuff that I like to use. For example, my coffee every day that I drink, I do using the portable Ninja blender. I love this thing. This is like one of the loves of my life. And the Yes, I'm Cold sweater that everybody asks me about. There it is. There it is. So it's all those types of things. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can absolutely take a look at that. But it is not, I'm not trying to pressure anybody to do it, but I thought this would be a neat way that if you want to support me and you also want to get something for yourself, or you're interested in something that I've used and you want to know what it is, all of that stuff is encompassed and there. So I hope that that makes sense. And you guys are cool with it, because I feel weird doing a wish list because you guys give me so much. And I thought, in a weird way, this is a way we could support the channel, and I could also, in a strange way, kind of give back a little bit, like of just sharing the stuff that has worked for me. So I hope that that's cool. I'm seeing some positive stuff in the chat that you guys are liking it, so I do appreciate it, and all that stuff. So I'll be updating that as I go, but I'll let you guys know if there's any like significant updates to it, and we'll go from there. So I hope that that is all good. Just seeing here. Meg S, I just saw you gave another membership. My goodness, thank you so much. You guys are incredibly generous today. I very much appreciate that. So, are we at 42?
Yes.
We got the life, the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
The meaning of life.
The Hitchhiker's reference. We love it. We love it. No, thank you guys for the for the kind responses. I really do appreciate it. Carbonized. How did a snowdrop like myself found foundation, and now I can find it? Yay! I will say one thing that is not on the makeup list that you all know that I use is Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte, hi. I wouldn't say no. That's all I'm saying. But I'm just like, that's not there. But because it's not available on Amazon as far as I know. But everything that I get off of Amazon, I've tried to keep there. Especially, I will give a shout out to, there's a brand in there that's there a few times called Cake Beauty. They're actually a Canadian company, and they are vegan and cruelty free. And their stuff smells incredible, incredible. And they have hair products and skin product, and I love them. I love them. I want to work with them. I love you. I love you, Cake Beauty, for real. But I think that you guys will really, really enjoy it. Carbonized said, what the crap is Shape Tape? Where is it? Where is it? Did it fall? Oh no! Oh no, I had an ornament. There it is. Okay, so Shape Tape is a concealer. It's what I use under my eyes to cover my eye bags, because I have really, really dark eye bags, unfortunately. It's hereditary. And it's a concealer, and I literally love it so much, I got a Christmas ornament of it. That's my set behind me.
It is on Amazon.
It is on Amazon?
Yep.
Okay, I'll see if I can add it. Yeah, it's always the thing that I also use it on my cheeks because I blush like crazy. And Steph always has the goal when we stream together that she wants to break my Shape Tape. Which is so she's trying to get me to blush through the really strong concealer. She's trying to embarrass me hard enough. So, if you ever hear her yell, break the Shape Tape, that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. Oh, Gutter Girl, I just got their smoothing spray. It's awesome. Right? Right? They're so good. They're so, so good. Oh, General Scott just made it Team Odd again. Another gifted membership. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. And welcome to all of the new Space Angels. That's so awesome.
King Bob is asking if you have Amica cream.
I do not have Amica cream. I will say that there is a brand that you can get at Sephora for hair care that is literally called Amica. And I got like a kit with some of the stuff in it, like as like a freebie thrown into one of the things I ordered once, and I was like screaming when I opened it. Like, I can't believe this is real. Is this seriously real? But yes, the Shape Tape. The Shape Tape. Sarah B, I swear, every time you've mentioned Shape Tape, I literally think of you using tape to shape your face. I am very serious. No, and no, you're not. And quite bluntly, I mean, contouring is a thing, right? If the men find out we could shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. Megas, thank you for another gifted membership. Megas, are you team even? I'm trying to understand that. Yeah. Manda Panda, have you tried the Radiant Shape Tape? No, but I've heard that it's really good if you have more mature skin. So that's an option as well, I think, for some people. I think Mom actually uses it.
Does she?
I think I got her the Radiant one last time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, the hereditary eye bag thing is a gift from my mother. We all enjoy it together, right? So, General Scott, thank you for the gifted membership. My goodness. Oh, gosh, it's funny. You guys are hilarious. Thank you so much. Kyle said, that's what most guys would think. Oh, Lacey, I didn't bring her over before the show started. She's on the couch. Do you want to come over?
I got her.
Do you want to see everyone? Are you mad you're not a part of this?
Yes, she is.
Sarah B, you're not stupid. Okay. You're saying, oh, yes, I am. I'm assuming that that's what it's in reference to. There's Lacey. Oh, thank you. You had to yawn for everyone. Do you have anything you want to say? Yeah. I'm going to miss you tonight because you're not coming to the show with me because it's too loud for you.
Yep. Yeah. She would not be happy.
No, you would not be happy at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lacey says hi. Can I put you back in your chair? I can't tell if you're going to yawn again. You keep giving me some of those signals and I can't tell. Yeah, you're just busy watching the screen. Okay. Thank you, Lacey. Oh, you know what? Lace, were you looking for that? Okay. I had one of her balls up on the shelf. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so normally I would talk for a few more minutes, but I think we need to keep a good pace on just because of everything that's going on for producer sister and I today. So we are going to start our What the What. Are you guys down for that? Victoria just gifted another
5-0.
Thank you very much, Victoria. That's very kind of you. Producer sister.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Big 5-0.
Big 5-0.
Never mind, 55.
Now we're 50. Bang! Guys, thank you. My goodness. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, you guys are gonna make me emotional. Thank you very, very much. That's amazing. That is amazing. And I did want to let you guys know, as much as my schedule is going to be different over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to do my absolute best to still be able to interact with you guys. The streams just may be at different times because, unfortunately, I don't control when court is.
What?
I cannot control the court system, the legal system of New Mexico.
I thought you controlled the weather and the screenplay to glitter.
No, believe it or not, they do not care what a Canadian girl thinks of their legal system.
Come on.
Big shock. Big shock. Well, thank you guys so much for the 55 memberships today. And I just want to say, I'm just going to read through quickly. We've got Meg S. has given, Victoria has given, General Scott has given, scrolling up here, Kimberly in Japan has given, Diva D was the member for 10 months. Yes, and thank you to you as well. Katie gave memberships as well. King Bob gifted a membership as well. You guys are just absolutely incredible, and I so appreciate you. Yeah, Kyle, show the love and make him cry before the end of the stream. That's the other thing, too, is that's the other break the shape tape. Make him cry. Make him cry. I love how this is like a overwhelm Kim with emotion so she can't hold it back. Lol. Oh. Yeah, Sam and Bake just said, oh no, I've missed so much of that. It's Kim because of the Karen Reed trial. I am so sorry to all of you who followed that trial. Like, I know I had nothing to do with it. Like, that's not what I'm saying, but it's just, I cannot imagine being that invested in a trial for like 6 weeks to get the mistrial. I think I would lose my mind. And I think, too, a lot of people definitely are feeling very strongly one way or the other. And I feel so bad for you guys because I can't imagine how disappointing that was. Like, I've spent all this time and then finding out you guys might have to do it all again. Crazy. Yeah. Christina, did you miss Meg giving some memberships? No, Meg has given many memberships today. Thank you so much, Meg S. And Meg also sent me a PayPal too, which is incredibly generous. Amanda Panda said, I don't know if you know this, but the commercials are like 10 times louder than the stream. Just trying to help. I'm sorry. I wish I could do those sound levels, but I don't. I can't control that, unfortunately. I wish I could. Sam and Bake, yes, I'm a mess. I'm so sorry. I like send air hugs. I do. I'm so sorry. Oh, Megas, yes. So you gave another 5. So we're still at 55, right?
I think so.
Nothing's changed.
Unless
I think we're good.
I think I'm.
This is part of why I have producer sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all good. Alrighty.
That matches my board.
Yeah. Dreadnought, stop it. Stop it. Oh, that clip is too good. All right. Yeah. Alias just said Karen Reed was 10 weeks with jury selection. Oh. 10? Can you imagine?
That's brutal.
Investing that much time. Yes. Can we get some love for Meg S today, as well as General Scott?
Everyone else.
Victoria, Katie, Bob, it's everybody that has given today. Thank you guys so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And I'm trying not to cry because I have way too many emotions going through me right now, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, Rosa said you should do affiliate links as well. That way you can earn commission when we shop on Amazon, even if it's not what you link to. And I'm learning about it. But I really, I will manifest this publicly. I know something that for me to feel comfortable doing this in a more full-time fashion, I would like to have a sponsorship deal with a brand that I love and I'm passionate about what they sell, and I want to share that, and I want it to be things that are affordable for people and have the ethical things that I agree with, hence why, like I was saying, like Cake Beauty, for example, which, yes, hi, I would love to have that as just a source of income separate from super chats and things like that. And I know that that is something that I will move in the direction of, but in order to do that, I want to have some analytics to back up that, hey, I have an audience and these are the demographics and all that type of stuff. And I'm hoping that this is going to be a part of that, I'll be able to use this as a tool to keep going. So that's kind of the business side of it, but it's also, I love sharing the stuff that I love with you guys. Like, I've had a lot of fun with I did a get ready with me in the members only and sharing that stuff with you. It's always fun. And I can be a bit of a girly girl in that manner with products, and I just have a good time. So, and also I'm here for good deals and good stuff.
Not all products have to be
$50,
$100.
No. And I am wearing some makeup that is more luxury brands, but there's also a lot of stuff that isn't that way that is really, really good. DVD, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh, DVD's $2 super chat. Let's get Kim to 100. My gosh! You guys don't need to do that. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, it's, oh. Yeah, no, thank you guys so much. It's amazing. Oh gosh, Mega said, thank you, chat, since I've been doing temp work. Oh, well, I hope that work has been going well. I've missed lives, and today I can make up for missing them. Love you all. You don't have to make up for anything, Meg, and I hope that all is going well for you. Oh, Katie, we've done it before! Guys have been so incredibly generous already. Sorry, let me just see here. Yeah, so. Just double checking, making sure I haven't missed anything else. Okay, I think I'm up to date. I think we're good. Okay, so, yeah, Lisa Boo, I'm lucky to get to test some luxury brands. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, one thing I have been discovering lately, I was either misinformed or some changes happened, but apparently Charlotte Tilbury is now cruelty-free, or has been for a little bit. There was a point I believe that she wasn't, but she is now. I'm a little obsessed. I'm a little bit obsessed. This is another thing I'm wearing right now. This is like, it's like a plumping, I don't think I can actually say the name without getting flagged, but I'll just put that there. Yeah. And I'm using the shade, medium deep. It's good stuff. It is good stuff. Oh, and General Scott just gifted another 5 memberships. You guys! Producer sister.
65.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you very, very much. This is the thing, I feel bad. You guys are giving me all these memberships. I'm like, buy stuff on Amazon.
No, I think there's a difference. No one's...
Yeah.
There is no pressure.
Meg!
There is no... 75!
You guys!
There is no pressure. No one's twisting your arm. But you
No.
do get a lot of questions about what you're wearing or what you're using for skincare, makeup, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a happy medium of putting it in a place where people can easily find it
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to share that information in a very, very low, no
Yes.
pressure
No
way.
pressure at all. None at all. Um, Thank you for the 75 gifted memberships today. Thank you, Megas, for the last 10 that you just put through. You guys are incredible. You guys are absolutely incredible. And Carbonize, you're going to make me cry. I love you guys. I honestly, like, not going to cry today. I'm not going to cry today. But it's Carbonize. Now take our love and cry later. Okay, well, thank you. um, I think it's, I am definitely nervous for the coming weeks, and there will be a point of this where I'm going to be taking a bit more of the driver's seat with Popcorn while Andy is away, which is something I haven't done before, and I am terrified. I am absolutely terrified that I'm going to screw something up. I don't want to, and I know he would not be giving me those keys if he didn't believe in me. I know that, and I've also know that I'm quite capable of streaming clearly, um, and but just knowing that I literally have my angels, you know, that you guys are going to be there to support me and you guys want me to do well and you're rooting for me, that means so much. Um, and I really, really do appreciate that. So I will say, angels, if you are so inclined and you're okay saying a little prayer for me or whatever, yeah, I really, really do appreciate it. But it was like, I got a bit emotional yesterday when I was talking to my friend Matt, just filling him in on everything, and he's going to try to be there for me if I got tech problems and stuff. And it's so overwhelming and it's so crazy being in this place of, I started watching Popcorn as a fan, and I called in, and I kind of feel like God just took the wheel on that one, and now I'm here, and I know that I'm here because so many of you have believed in me, and that is never lost on me in any capacity. Um, I am incredibly lucky. I am incredibly lucky, and I know I've worked hard. It hasn't all just been luck. Um,
There's a balance.
it's been, yeah, but I've been very, very blessed. I've been very blessed. So thank you guys so much. So I saw a message up there. Wancho said, I'm getting ready for our team heading to MetroCon this weekend, and I'm stuck at my straight job for 6 more hours. I'm so sorry. Well, at least I'll be here with you for probably another hour or so. Like, you'll have someone here. Hi, I'm here. I got you, Wancho. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and much love to you, sister Kim Rules. Well, thank you very, very much. Oh, Amanda Panda said I've been really liking the NYX, the liquid lingerie. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I love NYX. I love NYX. Great company. Their Epic liner is fantastic. Let me see here. Do. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Vicky just said, it's Kim. You are worth everything that comes your way. Um, Great stream, ladies, as always. You will be okay, honey. Don't worry. You've got this. I appreciate that. Thank you. Carbonize just sent in another super chat. We got you. Army of Frogs shall unite. Ribbit.
Shipley!
Oh my gosh. You know what I'm kind of scared of? Like, because I can go off on my inside jokes so much. I will tell you guys, okay, put a 1 through the chat if you guys are following me on Instagram and you guys heard My Arms Are Just Effing Stuck Like This, if you heard that song. For those of you that did not, do yourself a favor today on YouTube and look up Obscurest Vinyl. My arms are just effing, like there's a full swear, stuck like this. And it is one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. And they have another song that I adore called You Look Like You Could Use an Effing Lamp. And the joke of it is that this person sees this other person walking down the street looking stupid and dim, So like they're so stupid they're dim, and they look at them and go, "You look like you could use an effing lamp." This has now like gone into my brain, and now whenever I see someone being stupid, my brain just goes, "You look like you could use an effing lamp." And I know there's gonna be a point through this trial and be like, these people could use an effing lamp and no one's gonna understand. And it's just gonna come out. And it's just gonna sound so stupid, and I can't help myself. It's so good. Oh, it's so, so good. It's called Obscurest Vinyl, Sarah. Yeah, so Obscurest Vinyl, my arms are effing stuck like this, and you look like you could use an effing lamp. And you look like you could use an effing lamp is kind of like, it's Motown. It sounds like it sounds like an old like Motown song, and the level of rage that is in this song is just absolutely therapeutic. They've got a lot of really weird songs. My understanding is it's partially made with AI, but the guy that does it is a musician, and he does actually write the lyrics, allegedly, from what I've heard. But he does use AI to help create the tracks, and they all sound like older music. So he's not, and he's an artist as well. He does all the cover art. Like, I don't think he's trying to rip anybody off or anything like that, but I so appreciate his work. It's great. It's great. He is on Spotify as well. Oh. Carbonize, I now go, their cornbread ain't cooked through. It's like, bless his heart. Bless your heart. Oh gosh, it's so brutal. Oh. Oh, you guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. It's exactly, Nicole, this makes me think of Arrogant Worms.
Yes.
I love silly music. I love silly music that it just is what it is. And I would play it for you, but I'm pretty sure I would get copyright hit, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. But yes, Obscurest Vinyl, I love you. Please let me use your music. I guess thank you for the gifted membership. That brings us 76.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back to Team Even. There we go. Well, you guys, we should probably get on with What the What. I said we should have, and then I rambled and got emotional, so I'm sorry. Sorry, Amanda Panda. I'm reading your message. Now that it is up on screen and everyone can see why I'm laughing, I have not heard that album. I will look into it. I will look into it. That's I love silly music. I can't help myself. I just do. But for our What the What today, we have glorious 90s memes, which I thought was very appropriate considering we're going to the Janet show tonight, but also, we're talking about Justin. So I figured, hey, perfectly appropriate, producer sister.
Thank you.
Like, perfect pick for today. So I'm here for it. Yeah, Sarah, they aren't going back to normal. And that's the problem, is I literally, I made the thumbnail for the stream today, and notice how it says, "This isn't good." That's the song. That's the song in my head going, "This isn't good." And I can't help myself. Am I effing gonna die? Alright, glorious 90s memes, let's go. Okay.
The 84K is strong.
Yeah, the 84K is bad. Okay. I regret to inform you that my brain will think it is the year 2000 until the day I die. When is 30 years ago? 1970. Yep. How long ago were the 90s? 10 years ago. Thank you for your understanding in this manner.
I thought this was a good way to start it.
That hurts. The accuracy of that statement. Because I am having, the fact that we're closer now, when I think about, the next decades, I'm like, I can't handle this.
Nope.
And I feel like there's a bit of almost, Arrested Development with us, too.
Yeah.
I noticed that a bit for me after 9/11, and then I also noticed it for me after, Rona. Yeah. It just was what is time? I don't even know anymore. And I also feel like the way that, trends are and things like that, it's getting more, when it comes to pop culture influence, it's getting a lot.
It's circling back.
Yeah, it's not, but it's going faster. Like, it used to be like there were rules about how quickly trends came and went, but they have accelerated so much because of the information age. So there's so many things that, like, I don't really feel, I don't think I'm in, like, connected to the kids, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that I'm up on what's cool for Gen Z. But the fact that, like, all of the music that is, like, big with that age demographic is still being like, I'm being exposed to it through things like Spotify and YouTube and stuff like that. Like, it's all together, and the fashion is all together, and it doesn't matter if a show is old because it's on a streaming service, you can still find it and watch it. Like, to be on topic, like, there's so many people that have in the last couple of years discovered Friends for the first time and are obsessed with it. When did that stop airing?
2003.
Yeah. And
2003, 2004 was the last season.
Yeah, and I always laugh. Like, literally, that's like 20 years ago.
Yep.
And people are discovering it now. It's just, it's wild. and it's messing with my head constantly. It reminds me of how, like, just as a side note, I'm sorry, my 84K is really bad today, but everybody always comments, like, how do you know what ALF is? Because ALF was before I was born. But I found ALF on, like, late night reruns, and I recorded them and watched them later when I was a kid, and I got obsessed with it. But it was so much effort for me to do that, of having to record it on VHS and then everything else. And now it's like you can just look it up. I don't know if I ever would have left my room as a kid, you know? But anyway, it's true though. Like, what is time anymore? Who knows? I give up. All right. Tapes had side A and side B, so the only logical that their successor would be the CD. Oh, stop. I am that man. I feel that. I feel that in my soul. Oh my goodness. Did Meg S just give another 5?
Yes.
Meg. Thank you very much. Is that 81? Oh
yeah.
My gosh. Thank you very much, everybody. That's incredibly kind of you. Okay, tapes had side A and side B, so it's only logical that the successor would be CD. Yes. You are only a true 90s if you ever heard, get off the internet. I need to use the phone. Stop! We can't do that, Mom. I'm mid-download. You're gonna have to wait. How long? The computer's saying 20 minutes. At least. We're on dial-up. Please don't do that. Don't pick up the phone. We're gonna disconnect. I'm gonna lose the download. It's taking me an hour to download one song. Please let me download.
Please don't let there be a virus in it.
You wouldn't steal a car. Honestly, like, I think that was part of why I may or may not allegedly have used certain file sharing services when I was young. And the nice thing about that was that if we had to disconnect the dial-up, it was okay, because it would hold the download where it was. Oh my gosh. Yep. And, see, that computer too reminds me of the first computer producer sister and I had. We had to hit it multiple times for it to turn on. You had to whack it 3 times, like 1, 2, 3. Hard. Yep. And yeah, the dial-up. The dial-up. Wancho, I downloaded so many. Marion, exactly. I would 100% download a car. You better believe if I could download a car, I would be downloading a car. Are you serious? Grand Theft Auto. Like, shut up. Oh my gosh. They use CGI to fake the moon landing. CGI in 1996. Stop. I know some people believe we didn't actually land on the moon. I'm not one of those people. But yes, I do agree with this. Like, Ah, Lara Croft. How you have improved.
Yep.
I'm so happy for you.
How far graphics have come.
Yep. Oh gosh, the pop-ups, you guys in the chat, you guys are killing me. Oh my goodness. You know what actually I think killed our first PC, like, after the IBM we had to whack on the side?
Mm-hmm.
Was probably me downloading custom content for the first Sims game.
Probably.
They were so bad. All the zip files and everything. Oh my gosh, the stuff that got into my computer was awful. It's awful. I have learned. Scan everything. Oh. Wancho, but where is the lie? She could poke eyes out with those. I know. Oh gosh. Jackie, lol, my cousin was one of the Lara Croft animators. Really? Oh, I bet they have stories.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta keep going. This is funny. Any 90s kid will know this is the greatest bobsled team of all time.
Heck yes.
Cool Runnings.
I love this movie.
Yes. Rip to John Candy. Great film. I love that scene. Them in the bathtub. It's great. And how many of us actually tried to do that at some point?
Everybody get in the bathtub.
We just felt like it. Why not? Oh my goodness.
Everybody lean.
Okay.
Kiss the lucky egg.
Kiss the lucky egg. Okay. Remember when the FBI would threaten you at the beginning of every VHS tape? That was pretty cool.
No lies were told.
No, they did. FBI warning. Those were creepy. Honestly, any of those, like, warning things that happened on VHS tapes scared me half to death. I could do a deep cut here. You know what? Actually, I'm curious about this. Hang on. Let me do this quickly. So I have been honest with you guys over the years about that I grew up in, both producer sister and I grew up in a Christian home, and we were exposed to a lot of Christian media. And the thing is, I will say this. Sometimes I believe Christian media was designed to be as cheap as possible.
Mm-hmm. Not all of it.
There was no care at all about the quality of what they were presenting, because they knew that some people would buy it because of the label. And they wouldn't watch anything else because it wasn't the Christian label. And then you had shows like VeggieTales that completely blew that out of the water and were just incredible. Shows were so good. The work was so good. But there was this one Christian show I remember when I was a kid that you could, like, get on VHS. Try to open up the logo.
Oh, no.
And it was called McGee and Me.
Oh, no.
Like, so it was half live action and half animated, and this little dude would show up in the show. It was like Lizzie McGuire style, before Lizzie McGuire. But it was McGee and Me. And please put a 1 in the chat if you remember this. I doubt many of you do. But this was a real thing. And they had one episode where there was a tornado, and there was a whole PSA thing at the end of it about how to protect yourself from tornadoes, from, like, the, like, American weather or whatever. I can't even remember what it was. But it scared me half to death, and it came up on one of my Instagram, it came up on an Instagram reel, and carbonized. It came up on one of my Instagram reels, and I left a comment about how I'm like, I feel like I was, like, I looked at the comments, and there were all these people talking about the tornado episode and how traumatized they were, and I just said, can I please just, like, that whole episode really was just, like, one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. I should just try to find the comment trail because it was hilarious. I had so many replies and so many likes to that comment, and I literally responded to everyone, I think after we got over 50 people, and I'm like, I just want to say, every single one of you that have hit that like button, like, this has healed my inner trauma as a child. That we're all like adults, and we all remember this obscure Christian VHS that all traumatized us.
Yep.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So yes, the FBI warnings, also the tornado warnings, all that stuff. Denise just said, "Is it just me, or do we all feel like Jamie Lee Curtis at Freaky Friday?" I'm old. I'm like the Crypt Keeper. Just me? Okay, no, I got you. And I think based on the likes and the comments that are coming, Denise, we are not alone. It is literally the Jamie Lee Curtis trauma, generational trauma. Yes. It's the whole. One day I'll show you guys Gerbert.
Oh gosh.
One day I'll show you Gerbert.
Gerbert, salty.
I honestly kind of want to I want to take the part from the Taylor Swift song of Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, of her going, "You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me," and just have it be like a bunch of clips of all of these Christian shows. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for humoring me on that. Okay, we'll keep going. Don't call yourself a gamer if you haven't played this in your childhood. Oh, the way that we would just default to that if it was the only thing.
Yep.
At least it was something.
Yep.
At least it was something. Oh, my goodness. Let me see here. Yeah, Sarah B, 33 going on 82 some days. Oh, yeah. My back reminds me of that all the time. All right. I'm this old!
I had something very similar to this.
My husband still has something like that in the office, but it's a great speaker system that came with it, so he's fed through, like, his TV and everything, so it does the surround sound, because it works. It's old, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I remember copying, songs off of CDs onto tapes. Because I preferred, even when people started using CD, like Walkmans, I preferred the tapes. Because I always found that the CDs skipped.
Yeah.
No matter what. At least the cassettes didn't. So when MP3 players came out, I was very happy. Oh my gosh, Wanchos, I had that exact same stereo system. It's like that clock that everybody had. I think it was like a Panasonic clock.
Hold on to that thought.
Oh gosh. Okay, we're going there. All right. Want to know how I got these scars?
Freezies!
Blue, red, and purple are fire. I hated the green.
Oh yeah. No.
I hated the green. Ugh. What was your favorite Freezy color?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue's good. Let me know in the chat, guys. What's your favorite Freezy color?
I think you have a different name for them in the States.
Or maybe like freeze pop. Do you call them ice pops?
Ice pops.
What do you guys call them? We call them freezies in Canada, or at least where we are. Carbonize, my brother just threw that clock away. Shut up. Oh yeah, Sam and Bake, or the radio, and the announcers were coming in before the song was over. Oh yeah, recording off of the radio.
Yeah.
Yep. Blue or white? White was fire too. Carbonized. You're right. White was good.
So we've got ice poles, ice pops,
yeah,
otter pops.
This is so fun. Denise is like, I loved the green. You could have had all of mine.
Yeah,
I would have happily given them to you. Oh.
The orange was good too, I
think. Oh. Catherine O'Hara. The legend you are.
Yep.
Oh. She's so awesome.
She is.
She's so awesome. That's so cute. Was that when, I think that might have been actually when Macaulay, was that when he got his Walk of Fame?
I think so.
His Hollywood star? Yeah, that was really emotional. His speech made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Parents acted like turning this, crash the car. They did. I'm still scared to turn on the lights.
Don't turn on the light!
I honestly, I will be driving with my husband, and I will not turn on the lights, and I pull out, my flashlight, and I'm like this in the car beside him, and he's like, you can turn the light on, and I'm like, no, that is illegal.
Yep.
We're going to get pulled over. You're going to get ticketed. I can't do that. Why?
It can only be used if the car is in park.
Yeah. Why was that a thing? Was it just that we were turning it off and on again too much?
I don't know, but apparently it's not just us. That was across the board of,
Why?
I don't know. I'm guessing a lot of kids just played with it.
Parents, if you were a parent during this time, please let me know. Why was this such a problem? Because my inner child still needs an answer.
Yep.
One burned you alive while the other electrocuted you with static. Stop.
No lies were told.
Producer sister, were you not burned on one of those once? I feel like you were. Or am I thinking of the playground?
The playground.
Never mind. No. Playgrounds were dangerous, guys. Yeah. It was bad.
I ripped myself open real good.
On a Disney one.
On a Disney one.
At a Disney resort. It was bad.
There was a lot of red stuff, and I did a good job.
Yep. Jackie Alonso, planes will crash if that light is on! Oh, Pearl Jan, I was a victim of this with the slides.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I think a lot of us were.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I'm glad they don't seem to be like that as much anymore.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best. It sucks.
Let's put metal in direct sunlight.
Yep.
And have kids slide down it.
Nothing could go wrong.
Nothing could go wrong.
How many innocent cats have been put in the air because of the Lion King? Oh, cats,
and
dogs, bunnies, hamsters, babies. Think of the Modern Family reference. Yep. I'm sure many things.
Mm-hmm.
I always loved that in Modern Family. I cried. Yep. I laughed so hard. It was ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Project Metal music. Oh. Just shared, I fell off a slide and split my head. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Playgrounds were dangerous.
Yes.
Playgrounds were dangerous. WTF is burning CDs. I was there 3,000 years ago. You had to make the mixtapes. You had to make the mix CDs. Mm-hmm. You had to have a Fire Mix CD in your car.
Heck yes.
When you went and drove. You had the Fire Mix CD or you had Blackout. There were no other acceptable options. That's it. That's all it was. Just saying. I did that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of burnt CDs.
Yep.
I would get like the packs of like 100 and go through them. So fast. Yeah. I'm sure it won't surprise any of you that I was obsessed with new music and music in general. So.
What?
I know. It was a thing. Toys R Us wasn't just a store, it was an experience. Stop! The Game Boy Color display.
Barbie aisle and...
Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, the nostalgia. In the old PlayStation logo, too, is getting me.
Yeah. In
that one picture. Oh, I remember getting my PlayStation. How happy I was. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh. General Scott just said, I still have my plastic multi-CD holder in my truck. Those stolen mixes are fire!
Nice!
Yes. Now that's what I call music? No, this is what I call piracy, and I do it better. Period. Oh. If you ever feel useless, remember that someone made a protective cover for the Nokia 3310. That phone.
Will live forever.
I did not have that phone. I had a Razr. That was my first phone. I had a Motorola Razr. But that phone, I had friends. That thing lived through everything.
Yep.
I feel like if we have an apocalypse, that is still gonna be kicking. Hands down. It's amazing. It's amazing. My dad, when I open up a bag of candy in the backseat, stop.
Truth.
Core memory. Core memory. Oh, Wancho had the Nokia! Yay! I knew people that ran over that phone and it still worked. Like, fully ran their truck over the phone and it was still functional. It's like, yep. What did this even... How? Yep. This is true, though. That backwards hand thing. Yep. Kids nowadays. Oh my gosh, you will never know true fear. Like when your Furby starts singing at 3 a.m. Producer sister, why did you do this to me?
Because I thought you'd like it.
I found randomly on my Instagram a post came up, and it was of, I actually looked into this. It was, I believe, a Greek Orthodox priest informing his congregation that there was a Furby, or that Furbies were all demonic. And he had this whole speech about it. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. Like, no offense to this man, but it was just so funny. And then, because I liked that, my Instagram feed has now been flooded with Furbies. I'm now following multiple people who do custom, like, taxidermy Furbies. One that looks like a corn on the cob. What? Yeah. Another one that does stained glass Furbies to look like anatomical angels with multiple eyes. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. I'll send it to you, Katie. I'll share it with you. It was a lot. It was a lot. But yes, the Furbies. You had to have one. You had to know. It was actually very funny. Our dog Scooter, who has since passed away, discovered my Furby that I had when I was a kid in my teens, and he enjoyed grabbing it by the ear and flinging it across the room.
Yep.
So I just let him go.
He was ready to take this thing out. It
was very entertaining. Oh, okay. Who else had these all over their ceiling?
I did.
And the walls?
Yep. I had a whole planetarium thing going on.
You did. I loved them. Right? You put on your, like, fiber optic light or your lava lamp and...
I never had a lava lamp.
No, but we had, like, the fiber optic one that you could, like, put your hand through. Yeah. Kyle, Furbies with low batteries are terrifying. Oh, yes. At that point, yes. They are then possessed. 100%. 100%. Y'all had to be there. There's the clock. There's the clock. I'm sure there's a few different versions of said clock. But that clock.
Mm-hmm.
We all had this clock. Oh my gosh. Alias said I had that Nokia. I slammed the phone on the pavement 3 times from the first floor. It survived. I wanted a new phone.
Oh my gosh.
Little did you know you were holding an icon.
Yep.
An icon in your hands. The 90s. Don't sit too close to the TV now.
No lies were told.
Not one lie was told. That's actually a good question. How is VR on your eyesight?
I don't know.
Does that mess with you? Because I know so many people, like, they get headaches very quickly. Yeah. I've kind of avoided it because I migraines.
Yeah.
Migraines, right? Like, not fun. Oh my gosh. You may be old, but are you this old?
The only thing that bothered me with this is they didn't use the original icons.
Nope. And they're missing one.
Which one?
The pinball machine.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
We all played that pinball.
We did.
That Microsoft pinball.
Yep.
Try not if you have to ask about the eyes thing. Yeah, probably right. Probably right. Yep. Solitaire and me. We were friends. And me and pinball. Oh, yeah, Wancho, I get headaches and motion sickness from playing Portal. I could see that.
I did Minesweeper more.
Yeah.
Especially once I actually figured out how to play it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, first bit when I was a kid, no idea.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I was just hitting random squares.
I thought it was just purely random.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 10 years old... now run around with iPhones, or 10-year-olds now run around with iPhones. When I was 10, I was listening to Aqua and struggling to keep my Tamagotchi alive. That's accurate. That's very accurate. That is incredibly accurate. Yeah, we both had Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Yours lived a lot longer than mine.
Yeah.
I think you had one. Wasn't one like you got like to 37 days or something like that?
I don't remember, to be honest, but it did okay.
Yeah. We love the Tamagotchis. Who remembers checking under the cap to win? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I still kind of do that because I love Jones soda. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had that. It's so good. Yeah. Then they always have messages under their bottle cap. But yeah, there was always now everything's digital. Right? It's not in the caps or anything. My mom takes me to the doctor's office. 4-year-old me. Oh, that thing. I was never allowed to play with those.
It's so counterintuitive to
Mom
have
wouldn't
them.
let us do it.
No, because it's in a doctor's office.
Yeah.
All the kids are there because they're sick, and then they're touching it and just spreading germs. Like, I know why we were always mad because she wouldn't let us play with them, but I get why.
I understand it now.
As an adult, I'm like, that makes perfect sense because it's just a whole thing of germs.
Especially when it was probably like she was taking one of us to the doctor.
Yeah.
And the other one wasn't sick, and she'd been working so hard to try to not get the other one sick.
Keep it contained.
She's like, I'm not introducing a new thing into this.
Yeah. Or it might be something like a completely new strand of germs into the house kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. I still don't understand why they did those things.
Yep. She'd always tell me, bring something myself.
Yep.
Bring something to entertain myself. Teachers in the 90s saw this fit and said, this is it. Why did they like these so much?
I blame Northern Reflections.
What is it? But what was in the States? Like, I can't... Why? Just why? I don't think they really looked good on anyone. And I'm not trying to be rude, but they just were not very complimenting. Right?
Yep.
But...
I don't know.
I don't get it, Katie. Trauma. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? I never got it. I love it. Melee. Or Melier. My art teacher wore that. Yep. See here. The Wancho saying, my guess, it's Miss Frizzle quoted. I think it's more, Miss Frizzle dressed more fun than that, though. Right?
Yeah.
Didn't she? She was more colorful.
I think so.
But why did everybody want to wear a denim, like, painting smock? What aesthetic was this? What? Christina said smart version of jeans. Easier to clean and lasted longer. I don't know. I just find that confusing. Because I pretty much wear jeans exclusively. I've never found them hard. I have questions. I have so many questions. Why? This is how our parents used to text back in the day. This house better be spotless before I get home from work. If not, everybody's getting a whooping. On the back of an envelope, too. Yes. We didn't even have a notepad.
On the back of an envelope.
We had the back of an envelope. Back when you only needed 4 AA batteries to have a good time. Oh, the Game Boy. Oh, the Game Boy. We love the Game Boy. Katie Earth, my mom still does write notes on the back of the envelope.
Yep.
Why not? Those glasses literally everyone had growing up. I love those!
We still have some.
We still have some! I think you can still actually buy them. At, like, Coca-Cola stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. They're good. I like them. It's crazy how none of these taste good anymore. Oh, I disagree. I disagree. But I'm also Canadian.
Yeah.
And I take advantage of things that are legal in this country. I disagree. All I'm saying.
It's the Cosmic Brownies.
Oh, Cosmic Brownies are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them that I'm a big fan of. Hostess is where it's at. No one's ever broken the fourth wall like Deadpool before. How could you be so blind? I remember when we went to see this movie.
Yeah.
We laughed so hard.
It's so underrated.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know what to expect. I think going in, I knew it was going to be a comedy, but I didn't think it was going to hit that hard.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. The way that I have laughed at this film. It's one of my husband's favorite movies too. It's so good.
I need to watch it. I haven't watched it in so long.
Oh gosh, it holds up.
It does.
It holds up every time. Every time. We had 24-hour Walmarts and $1 McChickens. We had it all. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Now I'm afraid to go to Walmart after 9 o'clock.
Yep.
I don't want to do it.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to do it. Bad llama. Bad llama. Road trips in the 90s be like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, Kool-Aid Jammers and Capri Sun. That's where it was at. I was a big Sunny D fan.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. And that kind of carbonized. Squeak, squeak, and squeaky. You stole my acorn. Fantastic. I think I'm remembering when I was in college. One day I will talk about this probably more in full. It's a great story time. My time in college. Myself and my program head did not get along.
No, you didn't.
We did not. We that was the She tested me. She tested me. But there was one day where I remember we had this one class and it was so long and we were basically told it was just an open work period, and I think that day I decided I went to the grocery store over lunch and I got a bottle of Sunny D, like a full bottle, like 2-liter bottle, and I bought cups. And I walked into that classroom with the Sunny D and the cups, and I'm like, who wants Sunny D? We got to get through this. And we all just had Sunny D. It was, because it was just, I, every day I was in that class, I had to remind myself why I was in college and why I was doing this. I have to get a job. I have to do this. You just had to be there. Oh, the slip and slides, the grass everywhere.
Everywhere.
I question why we did this.
I know.
Because it hurt then.
Yep.
I can only imagine how much it would hurt now. You know?
Always. Always pain.
Oh, gosh.
It's just fling yourself down the side of
Yeah,
a
fling
hill.
yourself down the grass. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I miss fun places like Meg just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Meg. That is incredibly generous of you. Producer sister.
Yep.
What's the number?
91.
91, guys. We are Team Odd. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me. It really does. And welcome to the new Space Angels. You guys are incredible. Wow. I loved, like, the carpets. The 90s carpets.
Yeah.
They were a vibe in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I liked them. Like the play places the kids went to, too.
Yeah.
Just all of that. It was just, what color are we doing? Yes.
Yes.
All of them. All of them all the time.
It's very movie theater, like Laser Quest.
Cosmic Bowling.
Cosmic Bowling.
Where they play the Vega Boys.
Discovery Zone.
And Aqua, yes. Today's kids will never know why the desert was so lit in the 90s. I have questions about that.
Can someone please inform me?
I mean, Britney went back for Glory. I don't know.
Yep.
Right? But I feel like that made more sense because at the time she was in Vegas.
Yeah.
She was literally in the desert. But, like, why? I was a kid in the 90s, right? So I wasn't going out and partying. Was anybody that was like a teen? Was that like a thing? You guys like went out and clubbed in the desert? Was this a thing you just weren't aware of? Oh my goodness. Victoria just gifted 5 memberships and General Scott just gifted 10.
106.
As producer sister just said, that is 106 gifted memberships today. Thank you so much to all of you who have given today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to all of you who have sent in the super chats, the super stickers, and thank you to all of you who have liked, who have subbed, and who have watched. The support is incredible. I am so... Thank you, King Bob.
Odd.
Thank you very much, King Bob. You guys are absolutely incredible. I love you all. I want you to know that I appreciate it so much. And I love this community. I love our little internet weirdo family. It's great. And I really, really do appreciate you guys so much. So thank you. Thank you, all of you. And if you, can we just get some love in the chat for everybody who's gifted today? For all of you. Love in the chat to all of you because you guys are amazing. And I'm humbled. I'm very humbled. Rosa just asked, how many times have you, or how often have you gone over 100? I think it's happened a few times.
Yeah, it's happened a couple, but
yeah,
definitely not anywhere near the norm.
No, it's not the norm by any means. It's not the norm, and I very much do appreciate it. It's wonderful, and I love you guys. And if you've been gifted a membership today and you're watching, if you love it, stay with us. We got fun emojis. I need to do more members only content. There is a whole members only playlist of content that is exclusively for Space Angels, including the history of why you guys are called Space Angels, as well as there are videos that go over our most used inside jokes. So if you are confused as to why we're saying wonth or tooth or ribbit or things like that, it's all in there, and you can enjoy that and see it. Like what we did for the first time. And also just if it was a funny moment and you want to go back there, that's there too. So, okay, let's keep going. Meteorologist, dressed for the 90s today. Me and the gang. The color stories, everyone. Yeah. Oh, I don't have it on the present screen. I'm stupid. There we go. The colors. The colors. I fixed it, Katie. I'm sorry. The neon.
Yeah.
The neon. And I remember when neon came back when I was like in like mid 20s, and I'm like, I'm never doing this. There is no part of this neon that I love. This is a trend I reject, and I will reject every time it comes back. Knock on wood. Like, it's so loud. I just look at it and I just go, sir, this is a Wendy's. Or like, it's 9 a.m. Please calm down. When having a giant TV like this was a flex! We had an RCA that was like this.
Thing was a tank.
It was, and when we moved...
It did not.
It did not. We made the decision it was not traveling with us because it was a nightmare to get into the basement, and we did not think it would survive coming out of it.
It did not.
It did not. We took it apart. Didn't we have to get a saw?
No, that was the couch.
That was the couch. Yeah, that was that couch. That couch. That couch needed to die. No one mourned that couch.
Nope.
Oh gosh, just those TVs. And also, like, if you had the wrong image on it, if you had the same image on it for too long, it could, like, imprint.
Yep.
So everyone was always paranoid about the DVD menus of, like, don't leave it on. Don't leave it on. Because you're going to get the stuff done. Like, stuck in it. We could have had more cool stuff like this, but no, y'all wanted more Shrek. I have to say, I absolutely love Atlantis, and I really enjoyed Treasure Planet. Road to El Dorado was fire. It's a good movie. I think the other one's Sinbad, but I haven't seen that one. Mm-hmm. I do not care about any of the live-action Disney remakes, separate from Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I know I'm going to be disappointed and my heart will be broken. But why we have not had a live-action of Atlantis?
Yep.
It's right there, Disney. It is literally right there.
Also, casting, Tom Holland and Zendaya.
100%.
Done.
It needs to come. I can't. I cannot. Sorry, I hit something. I hope my screen didn't go weird. Okay. You know you're a 90s girl if you went through a butterfly clip phase. Oh, yeah. The little ones. The little ones that were kind of transparent and glittery. Yep.
Dig into your scalp.
Yep, and then you do like the headband thing that pulled back your hair and gave you all the little lines, and then you put,
And heaven forbid you forgot you had one of those butterfly clips in and you laid your head back on the couch or the bed.
Yeah.
Pain.
Yeah. I just saw Liam say live action Hunchback is canceled. It's not happening now. The last I looked at it, which was actually fairly recently, it's in limbo, according to Alan Menken, apparently, I think, because, the content is
not PG.
If people want to yell about Disney being woke now, I mean, they kind of have been for a long time. People just haven't been paying attention. And what I mean by that is that they've tried to be diverse for a long time. It's going to be very difficult in today's day and age to literally have a villain have a whole musical number called Hellfire. Basically, like, I think it's my friend Andy said, literally having, like, this politician singing at a fire going, put out or die. Please, God. Like, that's, that is what it is. It's wild. And I'm like, I don't know how they're going to do this. Like, you're going to have to do it PG-13. Like, it's not a kid's movie.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's... Yes, and Mary and I agree with you. Frollo is the most terrifying Disney villain. 100%. 100%. And I will fight anyone. He is the worst. He is the absolute worst. Like, fight me. Fight me. I will tell you. Oh, Judge Frollo was Judge Frollo was like the worst kind of human being on the planet.
Yeah.
He should have got thrown down a well. Anyway, back in the 90s, you could eat all of this for only $4.25. All the tacos.
Go hit up Taco Bell.
Taco. Burrito. Taco. Carmen, I said for me, it was between Frollo and the bad guy from Pocahontas. Except the bad guy from Pocahontas was extremely motivated by greed.
Yeah.
Which, yes, is evil and not good. However, the motivation of Frollo was that he genuinely thought in his mind that what he was doing was righteous and was God's plan. He had every sign of, like, a crazed dictator that was empowered by a higher power. And that's what wars are made from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like...
Radcliffe just wanted
Radcliffe just wanted to be shiny. and I mean, like, I think he was willing to, wipe out, he was willing to partake in genocide. But, I mean, Frollo was actively plotting it.
Yeah. With
an army at his disposal.
Yeah.
Is wild. Yeah, let me see here. Oh, all the tacos, though. Pizza Hut buffet is coming back. I loved their buffet. Their dessert buffet?
Yeah.
Fire. Their regular buffet? Fire. I love Pizza Hut. I'm sorry. I do. Poncho, see how I glitter? 100%. 100%. Oh. Oh, Jackie, that hurts my heart with what I spent on Taco Bell DoorDash yesterday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kids will never know this struggle. Be quiet. My song's on. Turn it up. Oh, recording for your ringtone?
Yes.
Yes.
Or doing it with a cassette tape or something off the radio in your bedroom or...
Everybody shut up. I'm trying to record. Shut up. I had spiderwebs as my ring, or like my voicemail for a while too. If I'm walking into spiderwebs, to leave a message and I'll call you back. Ringtones, though, I did actually make my own a lot of the time. Like, I made the files, but I was just weird like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. What was your ringtone, guys? Let me know. My first ever like legit song ringtone was I actually bought it, and it was "I'm on a Boat" by The Lonely Island. And it was muffled by the time you got to take a good hard look at the mother bleeping boat, and it was censored. But yeah, it was great when my phone rang. It was amazing. Um, this adulthood, my lower back is killing me.
And
My lower back, my shoulders, my spine, my neck, my hips, my knees. Anywhere else my body decides it's time to hurt. Oh, popcorn from Crazy Frog. Oh, Kyle. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, General Scott. Personal pan pizzas. Guns N' Roses on the jukebox. Quarter on the Pac-Man game. We were kings. Stop. I agree. Kyle, I'm on a boat! Yep, exactly. Yeah, my body is killing me, Katie Artist 100%. Oh my gosh, Marion, my first ringtone was the Final Fantasy VIII Battle of Victory theme. Brilliant. Brilliant. Mentally, I am stuck at the tea party with Mrs. Nesbit. I am Mrs. Nesbit. Fantastic. I feel like if I ever dressed up as Buzz Lightyear for whatever reason, this would be the version I would do.
Yep.
Hands down. Like, it's just, I gotta do Mrs. Nesbit. This is happening. And that's it. There we go. Thank you so much. Can we get some love in the chat for producer sister for putting that together for us? Oh, we are all Mrs. Nesbit. Gosh. Oh. General Scott, and I must confess, everything hurts below my knees. Below my knees. Yep. Oh gosh, that was fun. That was a nice nostalgia trip.
I was laughing when I saw it.
Oh
so
yeah.
I was like, all right, let's give this one a go.
It's always good when you're laughing because you know, like, okay, this is working.
Yeah.
This is working. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kyle, I still have a 5-inch floppy with middies on it.
Oh, the 5-inch floppies.
Middies. And floppy disks, but middies. Oh my goodness. Back in the day. You know, you gotta rock out to that instrumental version of Linkin Park on MIDI, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were so cool. Jackie Swan, I'm nearly 60 and I don't know what you all were talking about, but thank you for this. I'm sorry, Jackie. It was a weird time.
Yep.
It was a very, very, very weird time, and I honestly, like, I'm kind of thankful in a lot of ways that I remember a world before the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I do remember that, and I remember DOS. I remember, like, more HTML, all those types of things, and seeing the evolution. And also, I will say, I'm really thankful that we were, like, that I was exposed to having to learn software and things like that. I think a lot of things now are really, like, user-friendly, which is good, but learning how to manipulate and how to problem solve and troubleshoot, I think was really, really a good thing. And I've read that apparently that's something that other generations are now lacking because everything now is just so seamless. But at the same time, I think a lot of kids are probably coding way better than I ever will be able to, because they've been so introduced to it. So, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, the age of the Goofy movie, Kyle! Oh, it's true, Kyle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's... I'm thankful that I remember the days of the floppy disk. I know that the save button is a floppy disk.
Yeah.
It's not just the save button.
No.
Rest in peace to the floppy disk. Well, you guys, you have been incredible to me today and to producer sister. This has been amazing. I do need to wind down this stream because we've got to go get ready, and it's exciting, and I'm stoked. And you guys have just been so wonderful today. So I'm gonna roll the outro. Please consider leaving a comment. It means so much to me when you guys do that. It helps with the algorithm dramatically. It basically tells YouTube that this video has interaction as a standalone video as well as being a stream, and that's going to raise my chances of it being promoted in the algorithm. So that is something that makes a huge difference. So please consider doing that. Let me know what your favorite meme was that you saw, or your favorite 90s memory if you have them.
Or if there's something that got missed.
Yeah, what did we miss? What did we miss? Let me know. I'm going to roll the outro. Thank you guys so much. Much love to all of you. And I will see you all next week. Bye.